believe that Igbos descended from Eri, the divine figure who, according to folklore, was sent from heaven to begin civilization. Eri was the son of God, and God was one of the sons of Jacob from his concubine, as mentioned in the Bible. Folklore has it that Eri lived in Egypt as a high priest during the reign of Joseph, when he foresaw the intended slavery of his people. He fled Egypt to the river Nile, crossed the river Benue, traversed across the river Niger, then settled near the confluence with the people he was able to recruit when he established in that location. Eri had a son and he called him Nri. Ever since, Igbo people have continued to trace their ancestry to Eri and Nri, all in Anambra State.
Hey, cameraman. Everybody in the mouth.
Wanya chifu tina kabia menwaji okamani onyonyeni onwelena oronya kelibo iboriana mokoji mebuna guleri abrisibu iwo buna wali sibiro na temwe dedeba ebenenu ono na na kiliawo apo wisi kaili tinde popati awan na roma
balulu daja Ego balulu dalo.
Ni baba ya nibo. Na wapa na babu wana ofisa.
Ego mu na guleri bu nwanki isisi. Nyaka ino no bia ba ino. Eba wa ino. Opuro mu bu. Mu abu. Okuna bo ni se. No wali no bia.
Also, before a king is coronated, it is expected to visit Aguleri for a ritual and to receive blessings for 7 days. And this year, a reward festival. The Eri Kingdom is besieged by visitors, Oman abroad, who travel down to witness this year a reward festival.
Today is a very, very wonderful day that people from all walks of life come to celebrate with Enugu Aguleri, which is a day we use in commemorating the arrival of the progenitor of Igbo race, a man called Eri, the 5th son of God, and God, the 7th son of Jacob. All these things are biblical.
On this day, Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, the traditional ruler of Enugu Aguleri, a descendant of Eri, first moved around special places that include the Tree of Trinity, which signifies unity, love, and togetherness for the people.
Batazia back to the palace. His Royal Majesty as a Dr. Augustine Chukwuemeka Eri.
In order to ensure the preparation for the remembrance of Eri, their progenitor, the king will go into isolation, fast and pray, and later come out on the 7th day to bless the people, state, and the country.
Our traditional ruler, His Majesty Eze Chukwuemeka Eri, Akajofi Bonina, and son of the task force, our treasurer has gone to pray. And the second part of it is that once I prayed to revive our culture. Our culture is supreme. That is why this place we regard it as we take it as the origin of Igbo. That's where our fathers, the first father of Igbo came.
This event is a remembrance day, just like Christmas is the remembrance day for Christ. Today is the remembrance day for our father, our forefather, Eri. Eri is the progenitor of Igbo race.
What makes this kingdom very special is that the cabinet chiefs are comprised of all Igbo-speaking states. I'm not sure just very few indigenes of this town are cabinet members of this kingdom.
This year's event featured traditional honor bestowed on notable Nigerians who have distinguished themselves in their chosen careers.
So when we are here because we recognize what this place represents. It is going to spur me to do great because in 2014, I was the only person invited from Nollywood to the 3rd International Screenwriters Conference in Poland. And when I was there, I was very curious to find out from the organizers why they decided to invite me. Because I don't see myself as the best filmmaker in Nigeria. I don't see myself as the best scriptwriter. In fact, if I'm asked to write the names of the best 10 scriptwriters, I don't even put my name. Because I have people that can write very well that I know. But I was curious to know why would they look at all these people and they decided to invite just me. And they say they have followed me consistently over the years, that I am consistent in telling the African story. So that consistency in telling the African story, the originality of the African story is the reason they gave me that invitation. So if that came 2014 from the organizers of the 3rd International Screenwriters Conference in Poland, and this one is coming now in 2022, it is something that is so huge. If I was doing it then to attract that invitation, I believe with this title given to me today, I will actually do more.
Actually, some other people think in terms of your post when they think in terms of giving chieftaincy titles. Here, in this palace, the Eze, the traditional ruler, the representative of Eri, he thinks in terms of your contributions to humanity. What have you done to the development of humanity? How much have you helped human beings and the society? That is what the Eze does. What is your contribution to knowledge? What is your contribution to upliftment of the downtrodden? That is what he thinks about. He does not think about your boss. He actually thinks in terms of your developmental capacity. How much have you contributed to the society? That is what the Eze thinks about.
We Igbos, we have to try and respect our cultures because our cultures is our heritage, you know. So we need to respect our cultures. Try to remember and rebrand this kind of festival, you know, in Igbo land. The significant is that once we do this, we expected a lot because this festival, a reward festival, is not ordinary. It's more or less, it's more of a spiritual. So once it's time like this, everybody, anywhere you are, you have to come down here and celebrate it. And once we are celebrating, we are praying for progress, peace and unity, and others.
Among the recipients include the multiple award-winning journalist Babajide Kolade-Otitoju, having acknowledged his contributions to media industry in Nigeria.
Ilé cheta tabukini Ogulu Ora.
Tieni Ogulu Ora.
Ogulu Ora ni Idweri Kingdom. Check na ibo nyaligaka.
I've received so many awards in my life, but nothing compares to this. To sit down in Lagos and be told that one of the most significant traditional rulers in our country wants to honor you with a title, something that I wasn't expecting. Not from my own part of the country. In fact, I feel really special, I feel really honored, and I feel highly indebted to Eze Chukwuemeka for deeming me worthy of receiving this honor today. It just shows that our country has potential to become even more united. If a traditional ruler in the southeast can look at what I've been doing and consider me among the very few that were honored today, I am really, really grateful to God for making this happen to me.
Mr. Kolade-Otitoju used the platform to challenge other Nigerian professionals to continue giving their best without hesitation, as a word for excellence awaits anyone that discharge their duty dispassionately.
MC, any other person? I think that's done it. Your Majesty, Eze Dr. Chukwuemeka.
People must stay true to their dreams. Whatever it is that you want to achieve in life, hard work and not luck will take you there. People must imbibe the spirit of hard work and perseverance, and people must make peace with not just their neighbors but with everyone. With peace, we can get to any level that we want to get to as a country. When we are disunited, then it becomes difficult for us to make progress as a nation. I know that growth and development will continue to happen in our country as long as our people focus on those things that make us more and more united, not the things that divide us as a people. I'm here now as a Yoruba man from Kogi State. Kogi State is a state that people of the southeast also take very seriously, because they've been able to link their origin not just to Ife, but even to Kogi land, especially Igala land. I'm from Kogi State. I've been honored here in the southeast. So I see myself right now as an indigene of this land, the land that has given me the biggest honor in my life. I see myself as already the son of the soil here. And as one of the people said, the youth leader said, even my children, I will encourage them to reach out to the beautiful women in the southeast so that they can marry from here in the southeast. Because I'm convinced that if they make that choice, they will not regret.
The last time we went to Ife not just because we went to Ife. If we had the Ojaja, the king of Ife, Oni of Ife, very well the last time he spoke, he said there is a strong link between the Igbos and the Yorubas. And only God knows some of the people who are trying to, blind people from seeing the reality. In fact, there was something he said to me that day. He told me personally that lies has an expiring date. That people knows that anytime the Igbos and the Yorubas realize that they are of the same descendants, that Africa in general will be a better place. And that I shouldn't worry that in no distant time that the Igbos and the Yorubas will know that they are actually one.
He was decorated with double titles of Okulora of Eri as spokesperson.
As a privileged board of trustee chairman of Igbo Youth Progressive Association, home and abroad, I hereby declare you the best friend of Igbo youth, home and abroad. And the Igbo Youth Progressive Association has equally confirmed him Ezeoyi of Igbo land. Ezeoyi means the best friend or good friend. And by the special grace of God, I know with the deposit of the Lord inside his life or in his destiny, we are going to be positively affected. I can see the smile and dance. I want to believe very soon many will, due to his joy, desire to equally be part of this good thing. We know many that are of such minded, like-minded, will equally want to be part of it. That is to say that if I should be privileged to be honored tomorrow in Yoruba land, I should count it joy. And I equally advise people out there, it's our culture, it's our nature. We the Igbos are very accommodating, so we are going to achieve unity, even when we may not look the same.
TVC News learned that Eri Festival was initiated by Eri himself in a form of miniature yearly celebration to remember his arrival to Abanabo Ezu na Amambala, Conference of Ezu and Amambala Rivers, in order to continue the propagation of the ideals and remembrance of Eri. His children continued the festival after his death. The festival served as a unifying factor for all sons of Eri, even after they have dispersed from Aguleri's communities.